And if you see those icons, certainly it means it's time for Joy News Interactive. Marian Ture is already here.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm fabulous. Yes, going into the weekend and waiting for Saturday.
It's Thursday. And you're counting down to the weekend.
Yes, for the match.
Interesting.
Hello.
Okay.
Go Ghana.
For a moment, I forgot there was a match. All right, what's coming up?
We're still talking about Brazil, but you see, it's become something, a bit of a revenge game. That's what a lot of people are calling it. And you know what we do here? We talk about what's trending on social media.
Right.
Lots of people are saying, okay, USA has taken revenge on us. The Spanish team have been had, if I can call it. They've been eating, chewed and spat out. And now they're going home.
Bizarre.
So it's like that. So that is what it's become. Is it a revenge game for everybody? And also the shocking exits. So that's what we're talking about right now.
All right, take it away, Marian.
Wherever you are, this is your interactive show with the usual Marian Ture. So, welcome to your show, wherever you are. This is where it is trending, this is where it's happening, and this is the only half-hour show that you would find anywhere else that talks about what you are talking about. So, you need to join us on social media, and here are our social media handles. Joy News, you would find us on Facebook at joynews.com, would be where you would find us, facebook.com/joynews on TV. That is our page name, and all the posts have been made available for you to send your comments through to amplify what you're sharing with us with the rest of the world. And we have 3 Twitter handles ready to tweet your thoughts and share what you're sharing with the rest of the world. At Joy News on TV, at JN Interactive GH, and at MN Ture. Join News, I am at mototvworld.com. That is our email address. And our WhatsApp number remains 0540109009. JN Interactive, as always, is where tech meets news to set the agenda. So gradually, the clock is actually ticking. The boys are leaving the tournament, making way for the men to really continue the tussle for the greatest prize ever in football that even everybody craves, including Ghana, and that is the trophy, the World Cup trophy. 2 matches have been played in groups A and B, and all the slots have been sorted out in a way as to who qualifies for the next stage of the tournament. For Group A, it has not been settled yet, but it appears France, Mexico, and Croatia would have to battle it out for the 2 available slots in the round of 16. Cameroon, however, have to pack their belongings and get ready to leave Brazil after losing to both Mexico and Croatia, the latest being that 4-0 thrashing of the indomitable Lions by the Alexis Sanchez-led Croatia. Defending champions Spain, the biggest shock of the tournament, as they have failed to pick any points at all from their first 2 games. The Netherlands beat them 5 whopping goals to 1, and Chile finally, inhibited their progress by that 2-0 win yesterday. As someone said, the Chileans are chilling and people are in pain. Those who are in Spain, of course, they are in pain. Don't be too surprised. Spain isn't the first defending champion to have exited at the first round. Most defending champions have done same, the most recent being France in 2012, Brazil 2006, and Italy in 2010. Australia hasn't been impressive also in any of the appearances at football's biggest event, the World Cup. Today on JN Interactive, we want to find out, have you been surprised by these early exits? Which teams have surprised you the most? Today, we caught up with sports historian James Oyedeji to ask him all of these questions and more. Let's take our first video blog.
No champion defended this World Cup successfully. All the exception of Italy, 1934, 38, and Brazil, 58, 62 in Chile, is something that is bordering connoisseurs of the game. I think there are some unknown forces that prevent the champion in defending the cup in the subsequent or the following tournaments. If you have been following the trend since 62, it's the same thing. Remember in 1998, the great French team, Zidane and Co, our own Desai, they won the cup in 2002. They were taken out in the first round. We started the exit of France with that superlative performance by Senegal. When you have a Silva in goal, with a long shot to Fadiga in the middle, and a long shot to Adji Diop, and that was the end of France. With 2010, we saw France, the Italian team that won in 2006. Cannavaro and Co. See what happened to them when they got to Johannesburg. They were taken out. So it has been the same. 66 champion in England, they made their Waterloo in 1970 in Mexico when Brazil won the Cup for Kids, and so on and so forth. So it's like a tradition that has been evolving over time. So defending champions are not comfortable, and they have not been comfortable unless we see a miracle this time around. I was very happy with the group they found themselves in. There's been this skewness in favor of the European countries or the stronger South American countries, whereby because they are seeded, they have the advantage of qualifying for the next round, because they will be added to, in their group, a country from Africa, which comparatively in terms of development and infrastructure, and then training and everything, and the medical aspect, they are inferior to the European nations or the seeded teams. So this time we had two strong countries playing. Netherlands, the losing finalists, and then Spain, the finalists. One of them should go out and one has gone out. So it is a very good development. Brazil has faced Germany only once in the history of the competition. And Argentina, two-time champion, has never faced Spain champion. So it's not good. So I think the more we get these strong European nations together in the same group to fight from the beginning, we cannot get to see a true champion, not a champion that has an automatic one slot. No. One of the big football playing nations in South America, Chile. People don't know. People say it's a surprise. What surprise is that Chile hosted the tournament in 62. Before that, I think Chile has been in 6 straight knockout stages in the competition. They are a very big football playing nation, and I'm very happy with their performance so far. The German team is a very difficult team to beat. From 1974, when they perfected the Dutch total football, they have been a force to reckon with, 3-time champion, 3-time losing finalists. You can't compare them to 1-time second round and 1-time quarter finalists. The difference is clear. With patriotism aside, it will be very, very difficult for the Black Stars to beat the German national team on Saturday. In fact, the Black Stars will be climbing a very slippery slope. So that is the way I see it. But we hope that miracles do happen. And football is based on miracles. So if a miracle happens, then we might see the unexpected. If the Black Stars beat Germany, it will be a shocking result.
So that was James Oyedeji. He is actually a sports historian. He was in here today to talk to us about Brazil 2014 so far, the exits, the revenge, and every other question that has been on your mind. But defending champs Spain are out after their second game, so also Cameroon and Australia. So today Ivory Coast actually ended their game before I came. They're down. First loss, they won their first game, so we're seeing the dynamics that will play. But before, I have my colleague and friend Enes Boama standing by to talk to us about a few other things. But I'd like for us to look at certain things that are trending on social media and their implications for you and I and everything like that. So hopefully they would pop up and then we'll go through them together. And this one actually was from Goldman Sachs before. And they were thinking, I want for all of us to understand what is going on. They were thinking that Brazil will meet Argentina at the finals. Okay, but something is actually happening right now. What they were thinking also was that Spain will progress through the round of 16 and then come through. But once Spain actually plays Italy, Spain would win. But Spain is out. Hello? That didn't happen. And we're also looking on the other side. The Netherlands have played their games. Greece and Uruguay have played, hoping that Greece and Uruguay will come through. France and Iran, Germany and Belgium. But some of these groups have not been impressive so far. Are we looking at the economics of football, as they're saying? That is all about money for them. We'll see the next one and also see what is other charts that are trending on social media as it stands right now. And okay, Goldman Sachs again is saying that the nation's probabilities of winning the World Cup, and they've grouped it in percentage terms. They are thinking that there is almost 50% chance that the host nation, Brazil, would actually win this World Cup. The funniest part for me, though, is that everyone else, which is 16.2%, they have given everybody else a very minuscule, probability of really going through. They're thinking that Spain would have stood almost 10% chance. Okay, that 10% has been wiped off. So let's take the 10% and then add it to everybody else and make it 26%. So everybody else is moving on. Now it would be Argentina, 14%. And then Germany, almost 12%. Hey, we'll wait and see that one too, as an economics actually talking to us about football. Hello. Let's go to our next chart. And this one was actually telling us, so if you are here in Ghana and you're thinking, hey, our boys haven't done well, let this chart actually console you. Because the statistics are saying that from all the teams from Group A to H, Ghana's team is the youngest with the age of 25.8 average age. So we are very, very young. So don't worry about it. If they beat us, it's because we are very young and perhaps we are inexperienced. Okay? Console yourself. But on Saturday, we have to win. Indeed, we have to. Let's move on to our final chat, and then I'll speak to Ernest here. And this one, they're talking about very serious soccer, world ranking, based June 5th. They did whatever they had to do, and this from the Wall Street Journal. A research is showing the rankings that Spain actually stands at 1,400, almost 1,500 points at this World Cup. Wow. And Ghana doesn't even feature. China, 103. These people, I don't know what to tell them. They have bullshitted Africa, if I can call it that. They're putting Spain, Germany, Brazil, Portugal, Argentina, Switzerland, Uruguay, Colombia, Italy, England. Okay, fine. Spain is out. So the bookmakers are not going to be making any money as it stands right now. Like, seriously? Terrible, terrible. Amazing. So, this one, you can actually see that those who are doing the research are very European. They're biased towards Africa. So Africa doesn't even rank anywhere. China languishes in the worldwide ranking as 103, despite growing investment. So all of these people, they have money. Africans, we don't have money. We are so broke, it's not even funny. That's what they're trying to tell us. Social media, what is trending? There's hope. We don't deal with these economics. We deal with the Jesus economy. So I'm sure that something is going to happen. You're all optimistic, and that's what we do here. Ernest, welcome back. These people, they are toying with us.
I think it was interesting.
Very interesting.
The youngest team. I wish they took a passport before doing those research. Otherwise, they should go back again.
Don't you believe we are young?
Whoa.
In comparison with all the other teams, perhaps take out Asian, take out KP Boateng, and goalkeeper. One of the goalkeepers, what's his name? Adam Korase, and one or two. I mean, the rest, they're pretty young, aren't they?
Well, for me, you see, the Asians are the under 20 boys, those who won under 20, who are in our team now, the Inkuns, the Achiman Bedu. Well,
those ones you go for. So it will be football age for you and natural human age.
There's football age, and of course they already know it. They already know it, but maybe we just have to leave them. And
you see, I want us to actually look at the revenge issue here.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Netherlands beat Spain. They beat them before, so they've come back to say, okay, this is it. USA beat us. I mean, third time, they just said, no, we ain't going to let this happen anymore.
Party.
And then that's it. They saw the party. Chile against Spain. And then, can we do it against Germany? They've beaten us before.
Yeah.
So is this our time?
You see, for Ghana, Germany, it seems everything is playing in our favor.
Okay.
Because, I mean, Germany, as I said, yesterday, have not won any second game, group game. And on the 21st, they've not won any game. The day 21st. Yeah, so it's apart from the day when they hosted the tournament.
The tournament, yeah.
That's when they won a second game. But any 21st, they have lost. And you look at all these things, and again, statistics also tells that when Ghana goes into these games, last World Cup, we played against the 14th team, the second team, and the chat went for us. So it's like it's playing for us. So the day is favorable for Ghana.
For Ghana, okay.
It's favorable. But I don't hope on the favorables because you also have to prepare yourself.
Okay.
As a team. If you get it wrong,
then
you lose those ones. And again, as I said, their chat, it could continue, it could be turned over.
Turned over, okay.
But this year's World Cup it seems to be a year of revenge.
Revenge, yeah.
A year of turnover.
Okay.
So then if we do our homework very well,
then it will favor
prepare
us.
our players well, field the right players, then it would favor us.
Aha. Also thinking about looking at all the others, but the exits. Are you shocked?
Well, I was shocked for Spain. But again, when I sat down later and I went into researching why they lost, I felt that, it was something that was going to happen, of course.
Okay.
Because if you look at Spain and look at the majority of players coming from Barcelona, Real Madrid, these two teams, and even Atletico Madrid, have not had enough rest. Looking at playing all the league seasons, playing Champions League, and even this year, two, Spaniards had to go to the finals. That fatigue was in there.
Okay.
And if you even look at Barcelona, you realize that, for even getting to that far in Champions League, it was luck.
Okay.
There was fatigue that was in there. Their players were aging. Their central defense was not the best. And if the same players are going to be used in the World Cup, then I saw it coming.
Right.
And again, Daboski also had it wrong in their first game by the pairing that he put in there. So I feel that, when I sat down to research, I was not surprised. But again, it shows again, no team has done the double.
The double.
France went, they lost out the following year, come to Italy.
2010, yes.
So
yes.
It's again, those,
the trends
were not favoring Spain. So for me, it seems that, Spain, their era of dominance has ended. Probably have to go and start a new generation. And that also goes for Barcelona again. Start a new generation, bring something different. Because for me, teams have already seen your gameplay, so why can't I stop you? Yeah, so, and for the African team, Cameroon again, I also watched them, and their qualifying, their friendly matches they played wasn't the best again.
Lackluster.
And if you look at even when they went for money, it tells that they knew what they were about. So for me, Cameroon, I wasn't shocked.
You weren't shocked?
Yesterday, what I saw on the pitch, that fight between players, it tells you that,
that fight, we will fight it another day.
And I hear it continued in the dressing room.
It did continue, I'm sure it does. Well, with guys. Let's take our first video blog also on the same subject. Whether you're actually shocked about the exit so far. We'll take our first video blog, don't go away.
The Spain's match, it has really surprised me a lot. During 2010 World Cup, I was expecting Spain to score them again, but unfortunately it didn't come to how I was expected.
Indiscipline has gotten them to where they are now. They were talking about money back home till they got to Brazil. And then you could see it on the field of play. They've been fighting among themselves with their technical members, management. So I could see it is total indiscipline that has caused them their game. It's like a trend now, like France did. The defending champions, first round they were out, and it is happening this time. Spain is out, not even with a point, 0. I'm surprised, but I don't think this should be the trend.
Looking at the match, you can see that technically they are good, but tactically they are bankrupt. Chileans, they were very young. They were chasing them all over. You can see that tactically they are good. Their game plan was well planned. And then they came out with that plan, and then it worked to perfection for them. The first one, I would say Spain. because they were former champions. And you know, football, when you become a leader, everybody wants to bring you down. Now they will go to your tactics, find solution to your tactics, and then work on it, and then use it on you. That's exactly what happened yesterday.
Football, they are full of surprises, so it's just football. That's how football is. So.
Right now, in modern football, we don't have big names like Iguesta, Kaká, or those sort of things. You can see that right now, people are coming to play football. They are not coming to joke and behave over there. You can see. Because Spain like this, Spain is using its old mentality. Right now, it's not going like that. So you can see, I'm concerned about the Ghanaians, the Black Town. They are playing with it. Because you can see that we have the quality, but they are not performing. You see, because coach might be used to, choose this, but other person may be used to, appoint different people.
We've also been asking you, the 24 million fans here in Ghana and coaches, what are you thinking? What we are also thinking here and what people are saying on social media, that this has become a revenge World Cup. Let's take a final video blog.
During 2010 match again, it was a whole different ball game together. But right now, it seems the smaller teams are even improving more than the big teams. German machines, they're very good. And our defense too is very nice because the way they are playing here, I'm not sure Ghana can score Germany.
Yes, one would say yes and no. Because if you watch Ghana, USA scored us, and now Portugal also, they were axed out by Germany. And it's like that. So I'm sure maybe if it's been a trend of revenge, then I would say Ghana can also triumph over Germany like the trend is now also. So it is possible Ghana can win.
In case of revenge, I say, I don't think, no. I don't think it's a thing of a revenge because it's a team, it's a little bit of luck and then your hard work. You see? Football, I won't say the best team wins, but sometimes luck. Football is about luck. Unlike the hand games and other games, if I know how to play, I know how to play, no matter what, I'll beat you. But in football, you can play 100% and 99%. Somebody will play 1%. That 1% might be the only chance. And then we'll punish you with it.
Like USA and Ghana, it's a revenge. We can't revenge Germany. Never. We can't revenge Germany. When Germany even bring their third division team to score Ghana 5-0. Yeah, I'm telling you the fact. We can never revenge Germany.
What? We can't revenge saying, Master, you're supposed to be injecting some hope in us, but now you're telling us reality. Like I said, there is God, okay? But before you go, my brother, the Ivorians, they seemed to be Africa's glimmer of hope. And they've lost their final match. Do you see anything happening for Africa?
For Cote d'Ivoire, they've already disappointed before. And I won't be surprised if they go play what they are doing now, they might come out. Because their group looks open for them. They have a chance. Though they've lost today, they are still on second. We're only waiting for the Japan-Greece to play and see who comes in there. But I feel that against Greece, they should be able to get a point in there. Otherwise, if they are out, they will dash the hopes of the African teams. Especially Ghana needs a win from Cote d'Ivoire to also ginger us to go into the state. Yeah. But Cote d'Ivoire seems that their coach is not getting the tactics right. Just like our own Kusiapia, who says he always want to bring in the experience when the others are tired. So Dubai is always on bench, coming when the others are tired.
Right. Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll be back tomorrow to finish it off and go into the weekend.
Saturday.
Obviously, come back
Ghana
Monday.
will be winning by 3-0.
Seriously, we have to win. I'll come back with the world. Ghana everywhere. Ghana hair, Ghana dress, Ghana everywhere. Ghana, please win.
But the guy says Ghana cannot win.
What? Forget about him. Let's do some social media comments now. What have been dropping in on Facebook, and the precursor has already been set, and a lot of you have sent your comments in so far. Let's see the first ones that have dropped in and then take them. OMG, the thing has just gone off. I think I should. Let's try and then mirror it again and see which comments have come in and take them for you, because I don't want to leave all of you on social media out. This show, after all, is about what you're also saying. And let's see. Yep, some comments have come through. Let me pick one or two, and then we can wrap up for today. It's still refreshing, as you can see there. Let me see. Okay, a few have refreshed, so let's take this one. And Perry, Primo, Ellis says, go and pay the money to GTV and telecast. You people, dear, I don't even know what to tell anymore. Whatever I've said, you still don't understand, so I guess I should forget. This one from Robert says, there are no surprises at all, Marian. This is the language of football, which is only spoken not only by getting those who hear, by those who prepare better to hear. Nice. Sharif Patterson says, I've been surprised, I must say, but Spain obviously should have done better. Bright says, multimedia should get matches live. We will get matches live if we could. Anafo says, you're not surprised at all. We don't consider history in this tournament. We consider the performance exhibited on the field of play. What can come, can come. Yes, and that gives me hope for the Black Stars. Majid Audu says, Spain surprised me. Yes, they surprised me too. Final one, Kwesi Apia says, our lights are off. I'm sorry about that, Kwesi. Hopefully they will come on, and you can catch a repeat of this program at 10 p.m. tonight. That's where we drop the curtains for today. He's standing by.
Yes.
Waiting to go.
Waiting for the match at least on Saturday.
On Saturday.
Yes, and
I
like what you said about Cote d'Ivoire being the glimmer of hope, the candle in the dark. You know, at least maybe Cote d'Ivoire, if possible, Ghana. I'm beginning to be optimistic somehow.
So now, Interactive has put some positive vibes
in me.
Oh, hallelujah to that. Amen, my brother. So come Monday, you won't be teasing me, you'll be jubilating.
Well, we'll be jubilating.
You wear a Ghana flag tie for me, won't you?
I will.
Hallelujah.
All for you. Well, that'll be it. Thank you very much for staying on with us. My name is Prince Mika.
And my name is Maria Toure. Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of our programs.